is the policy, or is there a policy, regarding students who are on IEPs with an accommodation for reduced work? Is there any impact to their grades with that?
So the IEP would drive over a policy, since that's federal law, so we would do that, and then the impact to the grade would be that the number of assignments would be different, and that's where the calculation would come from. So it's not as much the policy itself, and since it's individualized based on an IEP, it's hard to write that in there. I don't think it would be impossible to capture that we follow the law, but it's not specifically in our policies because of that.
Okay, because the reason I'm asking is I have been told that students who are on IEPs and are receiving an accommodation for reduced work, for example, that's the
Yes.
accommodation, that their grades have been reduced as a result of that.
Their grades have been reduced as in they've had negative impacts?
Yes.
As a result?
Yes, because if the student was, I'm going to try to come up with an example. If the test had 5 questions and the student with the IEP had an accommodation for 4 questions,
Okay.
that their grade would be impacted by that in a negative way.
So if that's.
So they wouldn't get, so it would be as though they didn't do a question and they were being dinged for not doing one of the
That
questions.
shouldn't be happening.
I didn't think so.
So certainly people should let us know if that's happening, because removing, and so that's not what the accommodation would be written by, but let's just
Right.
assume that that's what it is. It would be coming out of a smaller percentage, rather, like it wouldn't be the percentage, you wouldn't get only out of 80% of the test would you get points. You would get points out of 100.
Right,
and
your
it
100
just
would be based on the 4
it's a different
as opposed to
denominator,
based on the
right.
5, right. But
Exactly.
unfortunately, that seems to,
So-
I will send them your way.
Please send them our way.
Okay.